Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski right here on this Friday morning, back with you to wrap up the work week. It's a quiet morning out there. We've got a couple of features, though. We've got a surface trough right about here this morning. You see a southwesterly wind out ahead of it, winds turning more west and northwesterly behind it. There's also actually a cold front near the Nebraska and South Dakota state border, and that is going to be coming south as the day goes on. So that will take those winds, they'll be turning northwesterly, and then eventually they'll be turning more northerly later in the day. We're going to get some passing clouds. Would not rule out some sprinkles or light rain today, especially in the northern half of the area. Very minimal moisture. It's not going to be much at all, though. Overnight tonight, we'll keep a few clouds around, and in fact, a chance of rain coming in from the west, especially after midnight tonight. Here comes those showers. Could be before midnight out west, but this will mostly be a post-midnight time frame right in here. These will continue progressing eastward during the day on Saturday, so we're going to get a chance of some scattered light showers and rain here and there. Then they kind of wind down by the afternoon here, maybe some lingering rain in southeast Nebraska tomorrow later in the afternoon, but the sun will come out for most of us, and it'll be a cooler day, but still not bad out west, especially where the sun will be out a little bit longer during the day. And then a quiet night Saturday night into Sunday morning with just a couple of passing clouds. Winds will start to turn more southerly as we start to see some warmer air return to the area for the second half of the weekend. Temperatures today, cooler than yesterday. Yesterday we had highs in the 60s and low 70s. Today it's going to be anywhere from the low mid 50s in northeast Nebraska, where the cold front comes through first, to the upper 60s in the southwest, where it takes longer for the cold front to get through here. So basically warmer the farther southwest that should go. Tonight's temperature is a little chillier than this morning for most of us, down into the 30s to near 40 degrees. Some places will drop below freezing to the northeast by tomorrow morning. This is where it will remain a little more clear overnight, whereas clouds are going to kind of fill in here, and even some rain showers move in here, so not quite as cold in those spots. Tomorrow's temperatures, mid to upper 50s, low to mid 60s. With the clouds around, coolest temperatures will be kind of in here. A little more sunshine here to the west and to the southwest, so that's where your warmest temperatures will be. Tomorrow night into Sunday morning, not a bad night. Upper 30s, lower 40s. And then your Sunday, look at this. A great way to wrap up the weekend. Of course, first off, you're getting an extra hour's sleep. And don't forget the time change does occur Saturday night, by the way, falling back an hour, so you'll set those clocks back an hour. And then highs, upper 60s and low to mid 70s on your Sunday. Looks like a fantastic day. A little breezy, but not too bad out there for the second half of the weekend. So, kind of summing up those 3 days here, you see it cooling down a little bit these next couple of days, but still above average. Here come a few light showers tomorrow, mainly in the morning, but could be a little bit lingering into the early afternoon. The time change Saturday night. Officially, it goes from 3 a.m. back to 2 a.m. at that point, so it's Sunday morning. And then Sunday itself, we'll be looking at lower 70s with some breezy southerly winds. Not bad. Monday and Tuesday, cooling down a touch, but still above average in the mid to upper 60s. Low 60s on Wednesday, so temperatures do start to come down later in the week. We'll see 50s by Thursday, which by November 9th, that will be pretty close to average, actually. Our average high by that point will be in the mid-50s. You can see the average high today is about 57, but it'll be dropping here by the middle of November. So our warmest days will come Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then here comes the cool down, kind of consistent temperatures as we head towards Veterans Day weekend, Veterans Day being on a Saturday this year, right there on November 11th. So kind of consistent temperatures down the road here. Let's take a look at some of the long-range models. Not a lot to talk about. There's the sprinkles today, and then here comes the light rain tomorrow. Otherwise, there may be some more chances of light rain down the road next week, especially in northern Nebraska. And eventually there's the cooler air by the end of the week. But no big moisture makers coming in. So we're talking about any chances of rain being on the lighter side over the next 7 to 10 days here. Here's the GFS model. There is tomorrow's rain. And then we'll look ahead to maybe some other minimal chances next week here. I'd say northern Nebraska probably the better chances, but they're all pretty minimal. This might be worth watching later next week. We'll see. That's a long ways out yet. But nothing significant looks to be coming in, at least going into Veterans Day itself there next Saturday. So that's the good news. So otherwise, temperatures will be cooling off, though, at the end of next week. So let's take a look at the temperature trends here again. Nice, decent weather today, although cooling back a little bit. That front kind of sagging south. You can kind of see it moving south here as the day goes on into tonight. Tomorrow, a little cooler there. Then here comes the warmer weather to the west, from the west on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, slightly cooler, but not bad. But then here comes the chillier air later in the week next week. Here we'll get a little colder. Not as bad as what we had early this week, back at the end of October, but not terrible either. So no major shots of cold air. Probably the coldest being what will come for the second half of next week here. So, and you can't really complain about it too much now. We're getting into November now, and you expect to get some colder days, and you start thinking, maybe hanging Christmas lights up, maybe not running them yet, but at least starting to think about maybe putting those up and getting the decorations out. Might be some good weather for that in the days ahead. I'm kind of thinking about doing it myself, but I don't like to do it too early. But that said, I won't turn them on until after Thanksgiving. I always wait to do that. So, all right. Well, there you go. That is all I have for you for today. I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday. I hope it's a wonderful weekend for you, and I will see you all again on Monday morning. Take care, and God bless. Bye.